everyone, it's
Hi,
us again. It's Nina
and Ellie.
and today we will be showing you Bulgarian pancakes. Why? Because we're celebrating International Pancake Day. Now, Pancake Day is not a thing in Bulgaria because we've never celebrated it. We actually found about this day when we moved to the UK.
It's actually a celebration.
Yeah, we didn't even know. And obviously there's a religious connotation to that celebration.
We thought just every day you eat pancakes is kind of a celebration, so you don't really need a special day for it. Anyhow.
So what we will show you is how to make, and most importantly, how to consume Bulgarian pancakes, because it's about how you consume them that makes the real difference. Now, what do you think when you hear the word pancakes? What comes in your mind?
Sunday.
Right? Right? Pancakes equals Sunday. That's the day when you rest and the day when you spend the morning with your family, right?
Yes. Just a family day, everyone's home, mom will go to the kitchen, prep some pancakes, and then you're gonna make yourself eat the whole thing and regret it afterwards.
Yeah, I'm trying to teach her to dump the Americanisms such as gonna. We're not there yet.
Sorry.
Too
many movies.
Way too many movies. Hollywood, you have got to stop. Take a break. Wow, never mind. Back to pancakes. So, first things first, we need the pancakes. So, we're going to make them from scratch. No pancake mix, nothing like that. Don't do that. Don't do it. I'm looking at the camera in the morning. Don't do it. No pancake mix. You can make them from scratch. It is not hard. Let us show you. Yeah, super easy. Let us lead you through that. The products you need for Bulgarian pancakes are quite simple. You need 3 eggs, 400 milliliters of milk, flour, and a little bit of sunflower oil. I know it's not typical, but the vegetable oil kind of smells fishy, and butter inside the pancakes isn't really the best idea ever. So how do you do the Bulgarian pancakes? First, you add 3 eggs into a bowl. You add a pinch of salt, and in an ideal world, you would have a whisk that you would use to mix all that. In our world, we only had a fork, and it takes a little bit more effort and it's a little bit more time consuming, but it is also an exercise for your hands. Once you've mixed the eggs well with the salt, you start adding the milk. You need to pour it in slowly while you continue mixing so you get a very, very smooth texture. Once you mix the eggs and the milk, you then need to add a little bit of oil. Now, you might want to measure that to 2 spoons of oil, but it isn't necessary. Once you have mixed the eggs, the salt, the milk, and the oil, you have to start adding in flour. Now, for this particular recipe, you will need 2 cups of flour, but you can just go with your gut until you realize that the texture that you have is ideal for pancakes. That's what we typically do. You start adding the flour in slowly while you continue mixing so you can get the best texture. At the end, it should look just about like this one. So once you have your pancake mix ready, you need to heat up a pan. We have found this pan for pancakes specifically from IKEA, very, very good for this purpose, but of course you can use pretty much any pan. We also have found that making pancakes with butter is much better than making them with oil or nothing like many people do, and you can follow our recipe or you can do it your own way. It's entirely up to you. The way we do it is we heat up the pan and we just spread a little bit of butter before each and every pancake, as you will see now. Use a ladle to add the exact amount of pancake mix to the pan and just fry them until they're ready. As you can see in the video here, if you are good enough, you can just flip them around. So hello again. This is what happens. This is the results. Now the quantity you serve makes you 7 pancakes. Exactly. So if you want to have more pancakes, apparently you'll need to use more, right? So moving on to the most important bit. The consuming of that. The first thing you will need are those. Pancakes are meant to be eaten with hands, at least those. So
or at least this is the way we do it.
At least this is the way we do it. The next thing you will need if you are to eat Bulgarian pancakes is this thing.
Let me take it out and try to show it
Yeah.
a little bit better.
Right. This is white cheese. It is typical for Bulgaria, and we sprinkle it just on top of everything. We love that thing. It's much like the feta cheese, the Greek feta cheese, but it tastes slightly differently. Now, in the UK, you can find it in pretty much every Turkish or international shop. The boxes look like this. There will be different brands, obviously, different boxes, but it's pretty much that thing. The funny thing is, it's made in Germany. I mean, yeah, it is. It's made in Germany.
It's not Turkish?
No. It is Turkish, but it's made in Germany.
Okay.
But then again, there are so many Turks in Germany as well. So, I mean, and just
Yes.
there are many people everywhere. Let's just call it that. This one in particular is made in Germany. Quite some brands are. It is very, very similar to the white cheese. After all, I mean, Bulgaria, Turkey, neighbor is pretty much the same things we eat and make. So, the next important thing is, I'll give you that one.
This is actually a homemade jam. I guess quite of you might not be familiar with this part, but actually here in Bulgaria, I was going to say here.
No,
but
not here.
Okay, I'm in the UK now, but in Bulgaria we actually tend to make our own jam.
The reason behind that is because that back in communism, you couldn't find jams and pretty much nothing in the stores. I mean, they were empty most of the times. So people learned to make their own things, be it peppers closed in jars or tomato sauce or jams, just about everything they needed, they would just make. Yeah, or meat, yeah, as Ellie mentioned. And one of the best times during the year when you were a child is that time when you sit down with the whole family with buckets and buckets of peaches or any other type of fruit. You start making jams. We used to have like actual fire in the garden in these huge pots, which were like, I don't know, a meter something in diameter. Really, really big ones. And we would actually make the jams there. And
now in modern world, it's slightly different as we all tend to live in apartments. But actually this is the result of last summer me and mom at home in Sofia apartment, which was really not comfortable, but we made it, and I'm so proud of that.
And
this one is plum over there.
That's plum. And that's peach.
Yes, peach or apricot. Forgot to put labels.
Yeah, that's the funny bit. Nonetheless, so the only preservative this one has is lemon acid. That's all. It's just fruits, sugar,
and lemon acid.
That's it. So, let us show you how you eat Bulgarian pancakes. We'll just have to take this a little bit down. Right. So, this is what we have in front of us. Now.
Oh, we forgot to mention about the honey.
Yeah, you can also put honey. What you do is you just take one of these and you put it on your plate. See? This is where these come in handy. Then choose a jar of jam. Open it.
This one's delicious.
The plum.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
And I will go classic with some honey.
Spread this in the pancake.
In Bulgaria, we're actually really big on honey. Every village has at least 10 people that take care of bees and make honey.
That's true. Now, because I'm in my home, I just lick the spoon. But if you are going to be fancy, don't do that. Right. I don't try and be fancy now. You get a little bit of cheese.
You want to use a knife for that?
No, too late. Get a little bit of cheese. And now the idea is to crush this cheese on top of the pancake. Okay. Then forget about being fancy again. Lick your fingers. Excuse me for the noises.
I will do just the same with the honey one.
Yeah, Ellie does the same with honey. Right. So once you're done, just roll this. Okay. And that's a Bulgarian pancake ready to be eaten, guys. Let's wait for Eddie to roll hers so we can bring you back to FaceTime.
Almost done here?
Now, I know you're Bulgarian, but just you went a little overboard, didn't you?
I love cheese.
I know you did. Clearly, a little too much.
Okay, you know it's my disease.
It's your pancake after all. So you do whatever you want with it. Roll it, roll it, roll it. Then let us bring you back up. Hi. Right. So here we go. This is how you eat it.
And don't forget to get the ankle up, because it's all going to get down in your plate.
And it's delicious. No bananas, no chocolate, but I mean, I promise you that's delicious. If you need any homemade jam, look up the Bulgarian neighbor. They probably have some. They either have an aunt or a grandma. Someone definitely send them some jams with jars with Bulgarian homemade jam. So cheers. Happy Pancake Day. Cheers.
Cheers.